Hey Gemini, how's it going? This is going to be your weekly reading for December 7th to Sunday, December the 13th. This is a general message, so take what resonates with you, leave what does not. These messages can be applied to any area of your life, whether that be love and romance, career and finance, personal development, spiritual growth, you name it. However this message is sitting with you is how it was meant to be received by you. My bookings page is provided below in the description box. I do have a Christmas special going on, so you get 2 readings for the price of 1. That applies to both the 30 and 60-minute sessions, so be sure to check that out. I'm gonna eat my hair. I also have my Facebook and Instagram information there below too, so check that out for daily messages and energy check-ins. Okay guys, Gemini, I'm feeling quite a bit of anxiousness, anxiety. I just felt my chest kind of get heavy and my throat seize up a little bit. I feel like there's a lot of shifts and changes happening around you right now. And while they're very exciting, it's almost like it's coming to this point where you're just like, whoa, things are moving very fast. And it's like your brain is trying to catch up with it, right? Just take a breath. It's not too bad. We'll dive in here and see what messages we can get for you to help you throughout the week, okay? All right. Spirit, what is the overall message and energy? Yeah, 5 of Wands. Okay, what is the overall message and energy surrounding this week, please and thank you? Okay, wow. All right. So there's definitely some conflict taking place here. The 5 of Wands is your overall energy. Again, this can be petty arguments. This can be just disagreement. But I feel like, again, whatever the challenges or whatever the arguments and whatever's happening right now, the reason for it is that things are shifting and changing. And when that happens, we often get anxious and it's like we start lashing out and behaving in ways that we don't even really understand why we're doing that. And it is because it's like we're carrying this weight over us and it makes us feel a little bit more put on the spot, I guess, basically, right? And I guess basically, yeah. What makes us feel put on the spot here. So try to your best in this situation to just not speak so reactively. I'm hearing that for a lot of you. It's almost just like, you know, this rush of energy that comes through and it's like, yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. Just like boom, 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 boom. Your words, Gemini, can cut like a dagger, right? I don't know why I'm getting, I can feel this closeness, this closed up energy in my throat. The throat chakra is definitely blocked here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that maybe you're not speaking and saying the things that you want, but I feel like for those of you who are speaking, it's like, just be careful of what you're exchanging, what information you're dishing out, because it's almost a little bit more impulsive. It's a defensive energy is what I'm feeling. 9 of Swords here, definitely overthinking this, all right? 9 of Swords represents fears and anxieties, sleepless nights, okay? It's kind of like taking one situation and letting it build up and get bigger and bigger and bigger. No need for that here, okay? Just try your best to stay with the basics of what is going on in this situation, trying to identify what those triggers are so that, again, you can understand what you're thinking and feeling, and then in turn be able to express those effectively and efficiently, right? Death is here as well, Scorpio energy. So there could be that you are dealing with the Scorpio, but ultimately I feel like what is happening here is that, again, this change, whatever this energy is that's around you, it has left you feeling a little bit anxious because change is scary, right? But there's death and transformation happening here. And that's what's making you feel a little bit uneasy, is that there's a death to an old way to make room for something new to come in for you. But in order to do that, it's like we got to work through the process of this here. This is absolutely nothing you can't handle. It's more so just the fire has been lit under this situation, basically, right? So emotions are running a bit higher here, but you absolutely have the skills and the advantage of harnessing those thoughts and again, translating them into words that are effective and efficient instead of just, again, that boom, 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 right? So that throat chakra is really, really blocked up, really, really blocked up. So maybe even focusing on doing a meditation to release that tension that you're feeling there, and to even just calm the mind so that you can process and work through these thoughts a little bit more, that because you got a lot going on in your head right now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, we want to make sense of what is going on there so that we can express that to other people, right? Whatever this conflict is, don't worry about it too much, because there will be a resolution here, okay? There will be a reconciliation. It's just, I always see the Three of Cups too as kind of being this third party interference too. It's just like this tension, this Five of Wands energy, whatever it is kind of coming in the middle of you two right now, but it's coming in the middle of you two for a reason, because it is triggering certain things that are needing to be brought into awareness so that you can acknowledge them and learn how to cope and manage them, okay? So that we can put a death to that way of being and continue to move forward with these changes. Because I do feel like the changes that are happening are positive. It's just, again, change in itself is scary. It can be very intense and intimidating. Wow, my throat chakra is really blocked up. Ace of Swords here at the end. So there's a new beginning here, okay? It's like you guys got to ride the wave here, but most importantly, you need to take control of these thoughts that are just getting away from you right now, because that is the key to moving towards this resolution here, all right? This Three of Cups is something worth celebrating. So while this is a challenging mode, once you can bring whatever these triggering energies are that are causing this conflict to the surface and bring them into awareness and work through them, the sooner you're able to put a death to that way of being and move towards this energy of celebration, right? And then it leads to this Ace of Swords, which is new prosperous beginnings, okay? This is your air energy here as well. So this is moving towards something that where the conversations and the communication does flow a lot easier, okay? It's having new ideas and putting them into very practical plans moving forward so that they, again, efficiency. I just keep hearing effective and efficiency, right? It's one thing to speak. It's another thing to speak clearly. It's one thing to say things. It's another to really communicate and drive home those messages, right? And that's what you're being called to differentiate here, because I feel like you're struggling to get the words out that you need to say, and because you're struggling to say what you need to say, it is causing this spiral effect in your mind. Just quiet those thoughts, okay? Take a breath, go for a walk, take some time out to focus on yourself and work through what is coming up for you so that you can say what you need to say in a very clear, focused manner, because this communication, these lines of communications, I should say, will open up again, and there will be something we're celebrating here, but you just got to work out those kinks first, okay? All right, let's take a final message. It's almost just, I know I keep going back to this, but it's like something wants to come up and it just keeps getting pushed back down. So be very focused and aware of that energy in your throat chakra. There's on YouTube, wherever, there's always videos that you can find, meditation clips, even a 10-minute video to focus on that area. If you would like to dive in with a personal reading as well, we can definitely take a look at this situation for you here, okay? How to harness these thoughts that are coming in, how to navigate this conflict and just this lack of clear communication. I can't speak all of a sudden. I've had no issues with any other readings except for you guys today. Not issues, but trouble speaking. All right, guys, let's see. What is the final message for Gemini? Yeah, time, porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind, right? It's like, with this, especially with this Nine of Swords energy, it's like, again, going back to the root of it. Instead of jumping in and looking at everything you already know, it's like, take a step back and try to shift your focus and your attention somewhere else. It's like, instead of being like, I feel this way and I'm just going to speak about how I'm thinking and feeling, it's like, okay, instead of speaking about what's going on and struggling to get the message from here to here, I'm going to first of all focus on what's going on in here, focus on what's going on in here so that I can make sense of the two, so that I can get clarity in this situation before I move forward with actually vocalizing those things. I hope this is making, wow, guys, you guys got intense energy right now, Gemini. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below and let me know how you're feeling this week and what's going on with you. I always love to hear this information, especially when stuff like this is going on, because it can feel like a lot. It can feel like a lot. So just work through it, Gemini. You will get there. Resolution, reconciliation is there. New ways of communicating is there. You will get there. It's just a matter of working out those kinks. Okay, guys? All right, Gemini, have a great week. I will see you soon.